round of applause for this season. It was so good. The only boring part was when Mark went to hell. Other than that, it was straight hands, straight peak. But the last episode had just came out, the season finale. And why is Adam Eve so thick? Like, what? She caked up, man. Talking about
so good.
wide body scat pack as a, like, whoa. Dang, I wish I was Mark came home to this. Like, this is, man, Adam, what you doing with all this ass this evening? Oh, like, but unfortunately, this episode, we found out that Mark's son is not. But this episode, it was pretty chill. It was pretty laid back. Actually, it's the conclusion of the war. And Mark, he has PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. He's on Earth tripping, just seeing visions of Thrag killing people. And who can blame him? Like, he slapped this man so hard, bro. He channeled the hand of 1,000 pimps, Thrag did. Where my money, bitch? Right on Mark's face, turned Mark into a hoe. And Mark, man, you been on and off this season. I ain't even gonna lie. At first, you was putting up some good points, killing Conquest, but then you started to fold, my guy. It's like you wanted to hoop during the first quarter, but later on in the stretch, you fell off. You fell off. You reverted back to your old form. But, spoiler alert, by the way, go watch the episode. At the end of the episode, you kind of made a truce that saved Earth. The truth is, truce. The truce is, let Thrag and the VILTRUMITEs smash the planet instead of smashing the planet to create more VILTRUMITE babies to avoid war. And I ain't even gonna lie. If y'all would have fought back, who y'all got? You got Mark, Adam Eve, and the rest are nobodies. Like, so y'all was gonna get wiped out. So that was the only logical conclusion. Nolan had left the planet after Cecil had told him to get the fuck off the planet. Cecil, you're on thin ice, buddy. You put the planet in danger by letting Conquest escape. But it was so good to see that Nolan and Cecil dynamic again. I did miss that. I didn't even know I missed that until I saw it. Now, Nolan and Debbie, they basically gonna get back together. Her and Paul broke up. I'm like, why? Paul was such a good guy. But Debbie started talking about some, well, he's a good guy. Our lives just, he ain't got that super dick. That's what it is. That boy ain't packing like that. But Debbie wants to go see Oliver on the other planet. So Nolan is gonna take her, and I think they're gonna. If I had to put down some money, I say that Nolan and Debbie finna get back together next season. But speaking of Oliver, I wanted to spare you because I like the color purple, the movie and the actual color. But you are ass. You put up 0 point. That O on your chest, that's not an O. That's a 0 for 0 points, 0 assists. Man, you were useless out on that field. And I tried to take it easy because you're a kid and Mark was ass at the beginning, but at the same time, we was on Mark ass. So you got to get this treatment. Man, you were basically a talking eggplant emoji, but you was the one getting dicked. You was the one getting smashed on. Man, if you don't get your flying dick emoji looking ass on somewhere, you didn't listen. You challenged the strongest nigga, got your jaw broke off. You pressed Conquest, didn't learn your lesson. Bro, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Alan the Alien, you were good. You put up some points, but as a leader, man, you don't put your foot down like that. But you did put up some points, and you're just starting to be a leader, so I'll give you some grace. Take Jacket. At first, I thought you was ass, but you did put up some points in the fourth quarter. You got like 11 assists. You got straight assists. You was looking like Steve Nash out there. You got my respect. You do got a little bit of respect, but Just a little bit. Space Rider, you are the MVP. You killed so many Viltrumites. You blew up you helped blow up their planet. Yeah, you deserve a max contract. You put up so many points. Nolan, you didn't. You put up a lot of points, but I feel like you didn't take over like you were supposed to. Like you were the first Superman. Like I expected a lot more from you. I expected you to at least put up a fight against Thrag, but man, he wiped the floor with your ass, nigga. Man, bro, that nigga almost took your mustache. Like you don't deserve the Viltrumite mustache no more. He has you looking like Oliver, not no Viltrumite. You look like a Viltrumite die. That's what you was looking like. But who else was on the field? Battle Beast. Nigga, I almost forgot that you was on the field. You talking about some, I crave battle. But you looking straight pussy out there. No line, no king of the jungle, straight kitty cat. You're not looking that tough, my guy. In space, well, you was fighting in space. And then I seen you kill that Viltrumite in that montage, but you was on land. So I think in space, it's like a black guy trying to be athletic underwater. It nerfs us. So you in space is like black people in the water. It weakens us. So I give you that excuse. Thaddeus Prime, even though you died, you came up with the Scourge virus. That's a game ender right there. So automatically I have to give it to you. And when you was fighting on your home planet, or your second home planet, Alan's home planet, you was kicking a lot of ass. You was kicking a lot of ass. Let's see, did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody. But if I did, they're probably not worth discussing. Not even gonna lie to you. But this is how I know that Marks has PTSD. Eve said that she got an abortion, he didn't care. Even though if my girl got an abortion, I wouldn't care either. That's your body, your choice, and it saves me a lot of money. I'm not ready yet. And that nigga's like 18, 19, so yeah. I mean, shit, I don't give a fuck. But Cecil, you didn't even press him about Conquest. You didn't say shit about Conquest. You let that slide. And then you asked for some therapy. Mark, I hope you get better soon. But that post-Thrag stress disorder might have saved the planet, because now you have Viltrumites disguised as humans finna get some ooh. Hey, Anissa, I'm sorry I got your name wrong in the last video, but hey, if you looking for me, I'm here. Breed me. Breed me. But until next season, I'll see y'all later. Love you. Peace.